Hello Pretties, it's Angela here, and today's video is the finished jewelry that I have made with the Bargain Bead box. And myself and by Clover & Crown, we decided to do a collaboration called the Bargain Bead box mashup collab. And so we each picked 4 baggies from the Bargain Bead box subscription box, and she picked 4, I picked 4, and we wanted to see what we would each create with those 8 items. So I'm going to take you on a little tour of what I made with the 8 items, and I'll go ahead, it should be in the beginning of the video, I'll put a picture of the 8 items that we picked. If you haven't checked out that video announcing the collaboration, go ahead and check it out if you want to see you know, a closer look at what we picked. But this is what I decided to make. I made a bracelet, really pretty. I think I picked the let me just go ahead and tell you what I picked. I picked the fan components, the little drops, the little metal drop beads, the really tiny faceted gemstone beads, and what else did I pick? There was one other thing. Oh goodness, what was it? I picked 1, 2, 3. Oh, in the chain, 4. So when I picked those 4 pieces, I did have this set in mind, and I wanted to see what she came up with using those same 4 items. And then so I did use you know, some of these items in the other pieces, but she picked the I think these were the agate beads, the matte faceted rondelles. She did pick the toggles and the briolet beads. So that was the 4 things that she picked. So let me go ahead and start, I guess, over here with what I was originally had in my mind. And let me tell you, I didn't realize just how tiny these beads were. I love them. I love them. They're beautiful. Love gemstones. The 2 necklaces that I ended up making were very dainty, which is a little bit different than what I'm used to, but I'm really happy with how they turned out. This is kind of like a choker necklace, and these 2 layered up look really, really pretty together. Okay, so for the earrings, what I did is I used the chandelier components, and I just dangled off of each one of the rings. I kind of crimped it, strung it on a wire, crimped it around the jump ring, and then I attached every other one, and then with the gemstones, and then the layer of chain with a jump ring and that little metal teardrop shape. So I think those came out really, really pretty. Whoops, it fell off, and I'm doing this one-handed because I'm holding the camera with the other, so okay. And then again, I went ahead and made the same little pendant component. Did a station of the little gemstone beads with the teardrop metal drops, clamshelled it off here, and attached it with jump rings. And I have the chain down here with the jump rings attached as well. So I just put a clamshell on each one of these ends of the 2 little links that I made up to attach it to that chain. Added the toggle clasp that she picked, and that was the necklace and earrings for this set. And then I said, well, let me go ahead and I love the chain, and I did use all but like a tiny little piece of the chain. And then I used the briolet beads and made these 3 stations, and I attached it with jump rings and just added the little metal teardrop shapes on the end of each one of those little components. And like I said, this is a really, really pretty necklace that's shorter, and it fits right in the neckline, so it's really pretty, a choker almost. And then I made the matching earrings, and I just kind of curved my eye pin and made a loop on the other side of the eye. I'm not sorry, not an eye pin, a head pin. No, eye pin. It is an eye pin. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, so I had the eye pin. I put a loop on the other side after I put my beads on it. And like I said, I just kind of curved it up a little bit so that it would sit kind of like a U, and then attach the chain to a jump ring and attach it to the ear, lever back earrings. Alright, and then with the pieces kind of that she picked over here as well, I used these really beautiful beads that kind of went from oranges to yellows to blues, and I decided to go ahead and I used the rest of my little drops here as a little dangle at the back of it. Used 2 pieces of chain and crimped it to the chain, and then I went orange to yellow to blue. Then I used those faceted matte rondelles, and then went into the really small little gemstone beads, plastered off with the toggle that she picked. And then I made a stretchy bracelet with the matte rondelles, the round beads, and the teardrop shaped beads. And this is a stretchy bracelet, so these two do layer up really well together. And then I just made a simple pair of earrings to go with this bracelet. It actually goes well with both of them because it ties in the teardrops and the other beads as well. So this goes with both of these bracelets, so that's a really pretty set to wear the 2 bracelets and the earrings together. And so those were, I made 2 necklaces, 2 bracelets, and 2 pair of earrings. No, I'm sorry. 3 earrings. So 2 necklaces, 3 earrings, and 2 bracelets with those 8 little bags that we picked from the bargain bead box. And I will be posting a video with the rest of the pieces that I made from the bargain bead box in February 2021 in a video coming up probably either later today or maybe tomorrow morning, but it'll be everything that I've made, so it'll be these plus more. So make sure you give me a thumbs up, click on subscribe, and click on the notification bell so that you can be notified each time I upload a new video to YouTube. So until the next video, guys, bye!